Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Here's a very easy 5-minute daily yoga sequence you can try outside or on your yoga mat inside. We're going to start off standing, and we always want to start off activating the spine, moving it in 6 different directions. So you can gently place your right hand on your left hip and guide your left hand behind your low back. Allow the shoulders to come on up as you lift the hands up to the sky, and then you're going to rotate both sides. We then want to fold our arms over our head and allow our hands to gently rest on our elbows as we press our feet and the sides of our feet into the mat. This is activating our low ankles as well as our shins, finding some strength in our legs and balancing our body. We want to do both sides here, so I just rotated my arms and allowed my right arm to rest on my left elbow before I widen my stance and allow my feet to go really wide onto the mat, and I fold over into a wide-legged forward fold. Press the hands onto the knees and allow the shoulders to cascade down, pressing my weight onto my front of my toes and not my heels. This is great for activating the spine, the low back, and all of the parts of the back before we get into a really easy flow. Walk the hands onto the mat and gently allow them to rest on the outside of the knee. As you extend one hand up to the ceiling, I'm working on my left hand first. I'm extending and flexing the opposite foot. So as I flex the right foot, I'll allow the left tippy toes to rest. I'm pressing my left hand down onto the mat and allowing my elbow to rest against my knee. I then come forward for a nice forward fold. My weight is in my heels here now, and I'm allowing my hands to guide onto my ankles. My head is heavy, so I'm looking in between my legs, and you can even rotate the neck side to side. This really feels good for the top part of the shoulders and even touches the lower back. We extend over to the right for a low crescent lunge, so I allow my knee first to gently rest on the mat and then my feet. I extend my arms up when I feel comfortable, and then I bring them down to a prayer pose before I extend onto the other side. Take your time here. Going into warrior one. Pressing my toes over my knees is the right alignment, and then coming into reverse warrior as I simply allow that left hand to cascade over that left knee and extend the right arm up and over the ear. This is great for a side body stretch. It also strengthens the knees, the legs, as well as the feet. Coming back down for a forward fold before we go on to the other side, and rest here in this pose before you allow your body to transition. You're inhaling and exhaling through the nose as well as exhaling through the mouth to find some stability and some stamina in your breathing. Take your time before you go into another pose. We're now extending over to the right, so I allow the knee to touch first and I extend the top of the foot back. You don't want to be on your tippy toes here because it's a really deep pose in this crescent lunge, and allow the arms to lift up when they are comfortable. Bring the hands into a prayer pose before you allow the hands to come back down to the mat, and let your eyes guide your arms back up to your warrior two. Your right knees are over your left toes. You then straighten out that back leg, and notice how the toes are pointed onto the short edge of the mat, and my right toes are pointed on the opposite edge of the short edge of the mat. So I allow the left hand to guide down that left knee, and then the right arm is coming up and cascading over. Try these poses, guys, for a little bit of flexibility and energy. I hope they help. Talk to you soon.